Right, just as I've started this match, I've realised I didn't go to the options. So, everything's still set the same as that. Terrible, terrible opener to Livingston. Talk about things going wrong. Still hoping some bids come in for some players and we can hopefully bring some money in. So let's do it. Away to Dingwall to face Ross County, who don't have a ceiling. Alright, come on. Gotta make up for this. Oh!
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition. He's gone for it!
Oh! Right, I can sense it. The goal is coming in this match.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage.
That was unlucky.
Triggered by the closing down.
Actually, never even really says. We've got Christie in the team this time. He never started last game because he just wasn't ready to play. Just that morale thing, right? In the last game, you could not score from corners, so... Oh my god, did you actually just do that? Oh, you moron! He actually passed it to... Oh, Jesus. That's yours.
He's found his man. Has a pop!
I'll take it. I'll take the easy tap in. I don't care. I'll take it. I'm not complaining. There was nice passing leading up to it. That's what was needed. There we go. First goal. Right, that's fine. Straight down to Forrest on the wing. He's able to just pass it to his feet. The little tap in. There's our first goal of the season. Took us a lot longer than I planned to get it, but we got it. That's what matters. Let's just give this to Brown, who will probably pass it. Nope. We give it all the way out to Julian. Right, out to Juicy Lucy, who done that with it.
Celtic get it back again. Goes for goal.
Oh, it's in! I thought I went wide. A lovely steal of the ball there, man. Very good. A very good steal. I nearly dropped him, man. I was going to start Griffiths in this match, and I thought, you know what? Nah, we'll give Eddie another chance. A little mess up there by Juicy, but Forrest right in to steal the ball, and he puts it through. 2 goals for Eddie, 2 assists for wee Forrest. Last season's player of the season, although there wasn't a lot to choose from.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Well,
all through the season, last season, there wasn't any player in the league I really said was a standout. Why is no one else going for that ball? Oh my God, Bolly. Right, just shove you off the ball, why don't you? Oh, Bolly, that's all on you, mate. Why doesn't it change? Right, man marking. I'm not a fan of zonal marking. Right, it's wide by Draper.
He could be in here.
Oh, nearly got a first half hat-trick there. That's a lot better. Right, I was getting a little scared after that first episode. That was not smart. Willem Dafoe, a lovely manager with his hair. Anyone who starts watching this in the second episode is going to be like, why is your manager Willem Dafoe? It's a joke, people. It's just a joke. Just a way of having some fun. I'm going to use the legend managers for another one, but for this I'm just having some stupid fun. There's no one to give this ball to.
Oh, great ball. And the finish.
Oh, why did you switch Guy?
Away from immediate danger. No way through there. Good take, and he's had a look. Now he's had a go.
What the hell did you do that for? He tried to backheel it into the net. Oh my God. Again, I'm not getting a chance to make a sub because the ball's not going out of play.
Progress is made on the ball. Where to next?
Oh, is it the hat-trick? It is.
And it's there.
Hat-trick is in.
And the lead is free. It is
Edouard's a bit knackered, but yeah, I think we'll need to get Eddie off. He's got the hat-trick. He's absolutely knackered. I think we'll try and keep him fresh because he is definitely a good poacher here. I went to take the shot. I believe it was Christie with the red. Yeah, it is number 70. I was going to volley it, and I thought, if I'll just get a wee flick through. He chipped it up. Gave it a wee light volley into the corner there. It was actually I was going to just rocket it, and I thought, it was actually quite good footwork there. I flicked it up and a wee mini volley into the bottom corner. That's a hat-trick for Edouard, and Edouard's off with a hat-trick in the match ball as Lee Griffiths returns to the team. Oh man, why do I constantly pass it to the opposition? It's not even funny. Oh, come on! Oh, he put it wide. Alright, we started Elian Nusi in this one after Sinclair had a couple of mishaps in the last game, but we'll get Sinclair back on now. I think we're just going to rocket this up the pitch.
Someone up front.
Lovely tackle. Absolutely lovely.
Challenge, but well within the laws.
And that was lovely footwork there as Forrest already got 2 assists in this match, but he's not going to get himself in the score sheet.
And he should have made it for.
And Jussie's looking a bit out of it. Let's get El Hamad on, just tighten up that defence. Wrong guy, trying to give it to Christie, and he passed it to Brown. Right, well that's more like it. 3-0, a hat-trick for Eddie. And Edouard, who just smacked in a good few goals for the France under-21s over the last week on the international duty. El Uzi, he was unlucky. Maybe Mikey Johnson deserves a chance. Well, that's more like it, people. And Rangers with another win. Obviously that draw is going to have slowed our roll a little bit, but it's only one match we dropped points in, so plenty to go. Alright, well they've came back with the exact same offer they had last time. they literally offered like an extra 20 grand. Yeah, that's great. The money that goes into English football, and you come back with an extra 20 grand when we ask for 300,000. Who do you think you are? Arsenal? It is tempting because I'm happy to play Scott Bain, and I'd rather have a young goalkeeper on the bench to play, but I'm going to leave it there, because if it's anything like the last game, the bid just sits there. So we'll wait and see what happens. Whoever the hell that team is, there's so many wingers at Celtic right now that Johnny Hayes, as much as he is actually quite a good player in real life, but he doesn't have his likenesses in the game, and the more people without likenesses I can get rid of makes me happier. So I've kind of biased against that. Sinclair is going to be a tricky one. Leeds that want him. I'm not sure. It's the same with Ford. I like Sinclair. Sinclair's been a good servant. He's only, what, 30 years old? You know, I do like him. You've got bloody Louis. I was going to say, if I actually set that properly, I can actually look at the wingers. But I mean, like, Johnny Hayes plays left and right. You know, Forrest plays left and right. McGregor can play left and right. Christie can play left and right. Rogic, you can if you want to. Got Elanuzi, Shved. You've got Young Dembele, or Karamanko as he prefers to be called. You've got Morgan for the left. Johnston for both. Sinclair for both. Connell can play out in the left as well. There's just so many wingers at the club. I know I've loan listed Morgan. I transfer listed Hayes. It's very tempting. Right, I might do a wee renegotiate here. I will see if we can bunk it up. Oh, the player has a release fee. Well, that's his release fee. Just screw it then. They can pay his goddamn release fee. Alright, pay his release fee. Release fee's only a few 100,000 more. Bloody pay it. Although I've got a soft spot for Leeds, so I need to decide between these two. I can sell Forrester and put young Hazard on the bench and just pretend that the club never signed Forrester, which would have been fine by me. Or I can loan out Hazard and keep a hold of Forrester. Ugh, decisions. Ah, can't decide right now. Oh, it says Van Dijk is in grip of death. Well, if he's got grip of death, I mean, I think we are... I need to look at this. Where does it give me... If I look at schedule, does that give me tournament stuff? Will that tell me my matches? Oh my god, last day of the transfer window's right there. Oh god. I don't know what to go after. Oh, that's not good. Oh, right, there we go. We've got Shakhtar Donetsk. I think we're in the Champions League group stage. So there's not enough teams in the game to put. I'd rather be in Europa League because that's where we actually are. So we've got Shakhtar Donetsk, Ajax. That's that'll go down well. The last time we faced Ajax, there was battles all over this city, and Napoli. That's definitely a tricky group, but the teams aren't obviously the big giant teams. It's actually quite a... I mean, who the hell was in pot 1 out of those teams? I mean, Celtic would have been pot 4. Ajax, I'd say, were probably pot 1. Napoli, probably pot 2. Alright, still a tricky group, but it could be possible to get out of it, but it will be tricky. I think we've got more bids here. Calvin Miller, the young left back. Right, we will put him out on loan because we've got enough left backs, so may as well put the young guy out. See if he can get anywhere. And that's it. Alright, here we go. I think we'll make this I think this will be the last match of this episode. We'll do transfer deadline day, see if we can get rid of a couple of players. I really don't know what to bring in. I feel like I'd just be signing for the hell of signing. You know, Celtic's a really stacked club, you know, it's just too many players. That's what I'm trying to get. I don't want to sign anything until I get rid of players. I mean, I don't know what if the game's going to change. Oh, okay then. We didn't get the intro and the match line up and the teams. Okay, I guess we'll just be skipping that.
Well, it was 1892 when Celtic played here for the first time. It looks a little different now.
1892, really? Because I'm pretty sure that stadium was built in the fucking 80s, mate. Actually, it was built in the 90s. So 1892, not when they played in this stadium for the first time. Do not listen to the commentary in this game. Just thought I'd do that there.
First touch and almost as good a second. That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
This stadium was built in the... Oh, what season was it? Was it 95, 96? Might have been. Don't quote me on it. Okay, they have pulled everyone back here.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
The chase is on. Oh my god, they have pulled everyone back.
Sinclair is onto it and can take it up. Looking for a decent ball in. Swept in.
Oh, they are playing defence. Oh, the Green Brigade's jumped up down in the top right corner. That's a very good little detail for anyone that may be watching this and doesn't know Celtic. That is a very good detail that they've done with the stadium scan. That corner is always jumping up and down. The Green Brigade, well known for their banners. When you, I will admit, I loved it. I did love it when they held up a banner, which was to do with Palestine, which, to be fair, has got nothing to do with football. But then UEFA fined us for doing it, and they instantly held up a banner at the next game that said "fuck UEFA." So I did find that pretty damn funny. So come on, Griffiths, and he snuck through. He just snuck through. What was that defender doing? Well, Edward was not fit for this game, so Griffiths stepped in, and he's got his first competitive goal back from his time off. And there we go, Sinclair's back in. Elanuzi, however you say his name, he wasn't up for it either. You really do need to change your team in this constantly. Every game. I don't know really what happened there. I tried to put it, it done what I wanted it to do, but the defender just, oh no, he just ran the defender. It's as if he was leaving it for the goalkeeper to pick it up. And Griffiths just ran on and just poked it in. Well, there we go. Right, I think we're getting on track now. I think Livingston was just a bump in the road. I think we are doing okay. Oh, he's going to lose that. Holy cow, he took a whack there. But then on to Hamilton Accies. I mean, these are all the teams that, no offence, but fight relegation. Oh, I just tried a little sneaky one that we did in the last match. Oh, no, we're okay, we're okay. I didn't like that. Didn't like where that was going there.
They are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim. I think they've decided to concentrate on working.
Up and over, up and away. Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, I like Hamilton as well. I've got a soft spot for Hamilton Accies. Oh, the away end isn't looking too clever. Lovely chip through ball there. Griffiths, bang. Looks like he's on the hat-trick now as well. Man, I've been sitting looking at strikers, man. I don't think I need one. And that just went right into that bottom back corner there very nicely. And Griffiths is on too. Edouard got a hat-trick in the last match. Griffiths could be joining him. Going to have two strikers that are just ready to put the ball in the net every chance they get. That's it. Into the outside, across to Griff. Griff puts it through to Christie, who gets his first of the season. And this could be a big result here. This could be a very big result. That is 3-0 in the first half. And Griff, man, lovely positioning there, able to put it through to Christie. Christie, who I think is going to be a breakout this season for Celtic. Lovely there. Oh, pegged him right through. You can't miss him on the pitch with his big pink boots that he's got. Either that or his ears. Across the face, a goal! Almost an OG. James Forrest putting it across the face. Right, let's try a proper one here, right? Let's get them in a 6-yard box. Let's just fill it up as Griffiths is going to knock this in here. And in it comes. And nope, still can't score from those. Holy shit, that was a tackle.
Griffiths.
Holy cow, pick that out the net. And Cham and Griffiths with 2 assists now, man. Jeez. Celtic Park is rocking today. And Cham, a guy who I was considering putting on the transfer list just because of real life issues. He did go into tantrum mode and wanted out of the club, but he seems to have changed his attitude now. That was a smack into the back of the net there. This is more like it now. Griffiths with 2 goals and 2 assists in the first half alone. Oh man, Edouard has got some competition. That's what we want to see. 4-0 at half time. That's the kind of results we should be getting. I'm sorry it's happening to Hamilton. As I say, I've got a wee soft spot for Hamilton. Every season when Celtic have won the league, I always start supporting Hamilton. I love how they always escape relegation. They're always favourites to go down, and they always escape it. I love supporting them every time when they do it. I actually done a career mode in FIFA with them before, just a couple of seasons. I managed to win the league with them. But it's not like FIFA's that hard to do that on, even in the hardest difficulty. Once you realise what the AI is doing, it's just that easy. I know people like FIFA more, but that's how I feel with FIFA. Just feel it's too easy to know what the AI does, even on the hardest difficulty, as I'm struggling. That's it, you know, you can see how they've tightened up their defence for the next half, struggling to actually get towards it. As they are just splitting the defence here. As from the outside, and Sinclair from outside the box there trying something.
That's why we all say indecision is fake.
A good shot by Scott Sinclair, who has been unfairly treated, in my opinion, by the club right now. Hopefully we see a change in that.
Hamilton Academical.
Alright, let's try this again. Right, let's try the far post. Right, far post. So let's give it a good whack up and over the top here. And no! There we go! Scored from a corner. James Forrest, of all people, jumping up to head in from a corner. There we go. It's a bad day when that little midget jumps up and heads it in over your defence. And oh man, we are sitting on 5. This will be our highest, that'll be my highest win in this game so far. I've only done a few exhibition matches, that's all I've done. I don't think it matters if Griffiths gets his hat-trick. The fact that he's got 2 assists as well is definitely good as well. Well, Hamilton might be looking to pull one back here. That should be the keeper's, and it is. What are you doing? Oh, there we go. Oh, I hit that way too hard there. Oh, maybe not. Oh my God, I did not mean that. That was an accident if there ever was one. I thought I hit that cross way too hard. But no, it snuck in. As I'm trying to think subs here, I'm sure we've got Shved on the bench. I want to get him on for his debut. And that was an accident. I thought I hit that cross way too hard there. But St. Juicy, and look at that diving header. The referee didn't see it coming. Scott Sinclair putting his hair on the line to make us go so much more ahead as Shved coming on for his debut, a man who Andrei Shevchenko himself has bigged up for future things. That is 6-0 against Hamilton Accies here. This is more like it. And oh, Shved almost. Oh, you should have had that. We're trying to get lucky, number 7 right now, but it seems that Hamilton are not giving out easily here, but that should be the keeper's. A free kick given there. Griffiths won't be getting his hat-trick in this match. We're going to get him off. We're going to get Bio on, the third choice striker here. And oh God, I don't know who you would give that to. It was just a collision, to be fair. Probably just played that on, to be fair.
The last 5 minutes.
It's down to Bio here.
He's there to receive it.
Who gave it to Shved there, who took the shot and almost. And I think we'll get Sinclair off. Screw it, we'll just bring Rojikon out in the wing. He'll do for the last 5 minutes.
So can they do it again?
Yeah, let's go for that far post. I think we'll get Bio in the box though. We don't need him there. I think we will get McGregor on this, left-footed, so we should be able to give it a good. Alright, let's try this again. A good hard shot to the back post here.
Tries to get it clear.
And Christie, definitely Christie, you can tell with those boots. Trying to give it a smack as we're going to be on to another corner. Corners have definitely improved in this game. I mean, you just did not score from corners in the last game. It was so bad. I used to just pass it out all the time because it was that ridiculous. I think that's a little bit lighter this time, but we're still going to try as Bio. No, that wasn't Bio actually. I think that might have been Juicy. Good old St. Just. Yeah, I think it was 24. That'll take us to the end here. They'll throw it, we'll tackle, and that should take it. That'll be it over. But it's a good victory, a good 6-0. 2 for Griffiths, 2 assists for Griffiths. A couple of headers as well. Had the ball for 65% of the match. Really, I thought the Hamilton goalkeeper would have had it for 65% of the match. Well, we do have an easy start to the season. Livingston was a bump in the road, but that definitely is more like it. 3-0 away to Ross County, 6-0 at home to Hamilton. It says that's what we want in these kind of matches, especially when we get closer to things like the first Old Firm game. And of course, teams like Hibernian, Aberdeen and Hearts will give more of a challenge, as Rangers with another victory, which will keep them sitting nicely 3-3 at the top. So we are 2 behind Rangers, but it's only 3 games in. There is plenty to go, and poor Hamilton have humped them right at the bottom. Alright, it's the last day of the transfer window, I can tell you. Kilmarnock is looking to buy Luca Cornell. I can tell you, I rejected the Sinclair and Fraser Forrester offers. And I accepted the loan for Connor Hazard. He's away to Hibernian on loan. Fingers crossed he gets some game time. I did put an offer in for Bertolacchi. I was wondering if he could beef up the midfield a little bit. He asked for an extra 6. Look at that, that's just over 10 grand for him. That's not too bad. But this is just going to be a case of I've really no interest in signing anybody unless I can free the space, because there's just too many players in the squad. So we're just going to shoot through this together. I'm not going to sit here editing and stuff. I mean, it's probably easier if I just click on this, the messages. Oh, there's a bid for James Forrest from... can I... bid for James Forrest here. Can I say the name of that team out loud, or will my video get blocked on YouTube? It's the start of that team. Holy cow, look at the bid. Oh my god. I'm sorry, but in real life, I would pounce, and I mean pounce on that bid. He would be gone. I am not kidding. He would be sold. In an absolute heartbeat. 27.5 million for James Forrest. James Forrest, who is now 28 years old. You know, he is pacey. I'll give him that. And his pace, his speed's amazing. But oh my god, that is a lot of money. I mean, that is more than we got for Tierney, for God. That's more than we got for Moussa Dembele. I might need to accept that. I might need to... I'm going to have to look for players. Right, screw it. Forrest, I cannot reject that bid. You're away to Kunturipa. That's what I'm going to pronounce them as. I'm not going to pronounce it the way your dirty minds are thinking. You're gone. 27.5 million for James Forrest. Whew. My God, nearly 30 million for James Forrest. Oh, we finally got a bid for Hendry and a bid for Scott Brown. West Brom in for Brown. Don't really think they need to sell Brown. So we'll just leave that. Hendry I would like to get rid of. It's a full transfer to Luke Rose, whoever the hell that's meant to be. But first I think we need to look at possible replacements here. I don't want a young guy because I've already got Karamanko Dembele and I've got Shved. So I've got 2 young guys that can play in the right, but I'd like somebody a bit more reliable out there for big matches, like European matches. I mean, don't really want to throw a 16-year-old in. Dani Alves is only going to cost 2 to 3 million. And he doesn't actually want that much of a wage. He's willing to take a wage cut. So, I mean, Dani Alves... they're open to the idea of selling. I don't want to take the risk of putting it down, so I probably happily just offer, like, call that 3 million. But here he says he's willing to join, so I'm wondering if I can launch that down to about 30 grand a week. You know, so Dani Alves is an absolute legend. Ewan Fran, a lot faster and a lot more defensive as well. I suppose I'm going to be playing him as a winger. Batty as well could proper play down the entire right side, which is probably better. Plus, he's only 33 and he's a free agent. He's a free agent as well. So, I mean, I could maybe knock him down to 30 grand a week, offer a couple of bonuses. I could give Ewan Fran a 2-year deal. He can play right back as well. Talk about right back being fully covered. Same with Abate. Could easily offer him a couple of years. Could maybe just rack him down to like that. You know, I need to pick one. Danny Alves is the one you're like, oh, come on, you've got to go for him. But he costs money. I mean, if I can get stuff on a free, I can add up my transfer budget. I can save money up, you know, which is fantastic. He's obviously going to be a lot better as an actual winger. You know, that is obvious. He's 36. He obviously, right, I don't know where he went in real life. I don't know if he just went to China or something like that, just to get one big last payday. I don't think he really cares about winning trophies or anything like that now. Ewan Fran strikes me as the kind of player, free agent, if nobody was looking at him, if Celtic came in, he'd maybe think I'm 34, I can play in some European football and maybe win some trophies. Batty would probably have the same idea in his head. I think I'm going to go Ewan Fran, to be honest. I'm kind of leaning towards him. Can give him a 2-year deal. And he doesn't cost any money. So, you know what? I'm going to go Ewan Fran. I can offer him 2 years. I can knock him down to 30 grand a week. And I'll offer him clean sheet. And I'll offer him win bonus just to make sure it goes over the line. I don't want it to get rejected. I just want it to get accepted. And it's done. So let's see if we can get free agent Ewan Fran in. I was looking at Matt Ritchie, Robert Snodgrass as well, but I thought, what's the point in signing them? I mean, Karamanko is going to go, he's only 16. Oh, there we go. They're wanting to buy Cornell. No, that's a young boy we got for Bolton, man. We're not selling him. That's the young Scouser Irish boy. Right, nah. Cornell's not going anywhere. He's a young one that could get a lot better. Oh, God, there's bids for the strikers. Burnley, 7.2. Oh, good God, 25 million for Edward. Jeez, I'm not accepting any of those, man. They two are my strikers. I don't have enough time to sign another striker anyway. I just don't. I do want to accept the Hendry offer, but I want to get the other stuff done first. So, I mean, Bertolaki's still there to sign. There we go. Ewan Fran is in. James Forrest sold for 27.5 million. Ewan Fran comes in for free, and technically he's on about the same wage. So, can't complain there. As we look at the negotiations again, what else have we got coming in? We have got a bid for McGregor from Villerig. Jesus God, man, if this was Football Manager, I'd be going mental right now. I'm not going to see if this was Football Manager. All these guys would be sold because realistic, Callum McGregor's a good player, but if a team came in with, well, pretty much 24 million, I'm sorry, I'd be like, yep, taking that. Edward, 25 million. Hell yeah, I'll take that. We only spent like 8 million on him. You know, it's like you can't knock this stuff back, but I mean, I've got Bertolacci there. Oh, you know what? I don't need to sell. Morgan. Oh, that's a loan. Right, you know what? Morgan is not going to get a game. He's not going to get a game, so I'm just going to accept that loan. There's just too many wingers at the club. Doesn't look like any more bids have come in, so we can accept the Jack Hendry. Well, we get 2.5 million for him. We spent 1.5 on him. He is utter crap. Maybe if he cut off his stupid fringe, he'd be able to see. So that is some good money we have made, as there's only 1 hour left. There's no bids. There's nothing there. Quite simply, the only thing that is there, if I want to, I could bring in Bertolacci for free. He can play through the midfield, defensive as well, which is always good. This is probably where it's better just looking. I didn't get rid of Beaton, who I was hoping to. So, I mean, if I'd got rid of Beaton, then probably could have signed Bertolacci. That young boy McEnroy's there. Still got Brown, Cham, Cannell. I mean, there's 2 young midfielders there. We've still didn't manage to sell Beaton. Still got Rogic there. Yeah, don't need him. If I sign, that's just desperation signing if I sign him. So we're just going to cancel that. That's not needed. It's just going to be too many players. And I think that right there then will end this episode. So James Forrest is gone. And Ewan Fran has joined us. He has plenty of experience. It is some amount of money. And look at that, St Mirren next, still getting a hell of an easy start. That Shakhtar game that comes up after it, going to need to be ready for that. League opener, chapter 3. It hasn't been a bad start, but we should be aiming higher. Let's win some more. Oh yeah, great words, mate. I've still got some tricks up my sleeve. These cutscenes are going to get really boring. Negotiations, what the hell? It's a bit late for bids. A bid for Mikey Johnson. No. It's a bit late now. The bidding time has passed. Right, so with that then, people, we have done that. You and Fran's in. You're not taking number 7. You can be 12. Adds up to a 3. But no, you and Fran's in. James Forrest is gone. So you and Fran has definitely came in. That is a free. I mean, that's a good profit made. And they were on the same wage. They were both on about 30 grand a week, so that's pretty damn good. Monthly report here. Oh, that's pretty good, man. That tells you how stats have went up. Callum McGregor's went up by 2. So he's went from 78 to 80. Ryan Christie's went up. Even Kouassi, who didn't, he's out in loan, he's went up to 70 now. Young boy McInroy, Arzani, who's never going to play. Standchev, they must be the guys in the youth team because I have no idea who they are. That's pretty good. It actually gives you a list telling you what the changes are. That's pretty damn good. I like that. So, no, that is absolutely fine then. Right, I am quite satisfied with how this one went. Couple of good, big wins. Definitely a lot happier with that after what happened in the first episode. So we need to catch up with Rangers. This says Ewan Fran is in. As we're just going to change that about. That's actually still not been changed either. But not much. I was going to say not much done, but when you think of real life, the club's signed a hell of a lot of players. Anyway, so it's not as if much was really needed to be brought in. So right now, that's our first team. I think as the season goes on, Brown will probably transition out of the team. But no, we're looking quite good. Ewan Fran's in. His stats aren't getting the full wallop that he would get up there. I mean, if you brought him up here, overall 80. But even the overall 74. He does for now, and we can concentrate on bringing guys like Shved and Karamanko through. So they probably will. The game against St Mirren, I probably will start Shved. Ewan Fran will be a lot better for those like European games, and then Karamanko can be a guy that can get in off the bench, and if his stats start to go up pretty damn good, then maybe we could get those two in. You never know. Maybe St Just will move into the back. Ewan Fran will end up at right back. Who knows? But either way, people, that'll be this one. Who starts the next? Who starts the next game? Edward or Griffiths? Good God! But thank you for watching. This has been episode 2. I hope this has got off to a good start. I've made the first 2 episodes back to back. Probably going to upload the 2 of them back to back. So hopefully this gets off to a bit of a start and we get some new people in on the channel. So thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. The description will have links of other ways to support the channel. And I'll see you in the next episode.